Noob Jam. Hello and welcome back to the fabulous fear machine. Today, we're going double blind, I suppose. I have easy mode or normal difficulty. And that's it. I'm gonna go on normal. Let's start. Hello, Jen. I'm happy to see that you finally made it. I've been waiting for you for a long time. Did you have a hard time finding us? Let's just say that you didn't make it easy for me. The fact that the final clue was in today's time struck me as a cliché, albeit a charming one. I have to confess that it was my idea. I wanted to give your search a genuine British touch. I can see that. Good thing it didn't occur to you to hide the coordinates in a cone of fish and chips. In any case, I'm here now, so let's get started without delay. Direct and to the point. I expected no less from a superior scientific mind like yours, but first, I need to double check something. You're aware of the condition of the agreement, right? Yes, your message was very clear in that sense. And you're willing to go forward anyway? Do you think I would leave the laboratory in the middle of the worst storm in a decade if I wasn't? Let's get started without delay. Alright, Jen. In that case, go ahead and make a wish. May it be so. Your destiny and that of the machine are now intertwined. Listen to me carefully, Jen Hammond. From this moment on, you will be the mistress of the machine. Make good use of your time and the power I have given you to do your will. Make fear and your ambition rule the world. Until your wish come true, the machine and its agent are at your orders. I will guide and advise you, and I will also write your story, which will be entitled Double Blind. A thrilling story full of ambition, disease, and pill bottles. So shocking that you won't take your eyes off it. Let's begin. Once upon a time, an ambitious young researcher who had spent her childhood in an environment of formaldehyde, solitude, and white lab coats. This game is fun. Ooh, lots of things. Anyway, start from left to the right. No one is watching. How does sad and lonely Jen Hammond become the most powerful scientist in the British Isle overnight? Objective message to be transmitted: expand the influence of Fadro Farm and climb the ladder to become the CEO of the region's most important pharmaceutical company. And we only Fadro drug guarantee good health. Generic drugs should be outlawed, and all natural remedies are dangerous. And I have to choose my starting agent, so we either get Eliphas, which he can do some stuff, or Renee, which can do other things. Well then. I will go with Eliphas. Like mom and dad. See? Now you're cured. Well then, that's starting off with a bang, doesn't it? Thanks to your talent, Jen, you've just been hired as Federal Farm's youngest researcher. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for someone as intelligent and ambitious as you. How far are you willing to go to take advantage of it? Just try me. Use the machine's power and transmit your message to expand the influence of Federal Farm and make it the dominant pharmaceutical company in the British Isles, while simultaneously seizing control of the company. Not bad for a newcomer, eh? To achieve your objective in this mission, you'll have to transmit your message in 3 regions, and of course, keep words. And of course, keep your rivals from doing it first. The machine and its agent are now ready. The question is, are you? You bet I am. Oh, I just saw a clown and I hated it. Alright. Here you have the message you need to spread in this mission. Drag each one to the region where you want to transmit it, to establish it there, but don't worry, you'll be able to move your messages to other regions whenever you want before you transmit them. Go ahead, drag each message to the region where you want to transmit it, but keep its requirement in mind. For example, a certain Terror of Decrepitude level is needed before you can transmit the message. Only Fadro Dog can guarantee good health. Don't you think Scotland would be a good place to establish it? Well, I didn't have any opinion on it, but okay. And those are just fear requirements, so I'm gonna go with England and Wales. Probably can spook them a little bit, and I fear Ireland, so they're probably gonna be the least fearful people. That's why I'm gonna start with them. Yeah. Hello. Discovering Dublin. O'Connell Street. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. A certain Oscar Wilde supposedly wrote in this city. Do you think he was talking about us? There's no doubt in my mind, Ireland is going to fit into our plan perfectly, mistress. Well then. Alright, you go explore Dublin Castle while I'll figure out what I want to do. So now, you know what? Ireland's getting the clown. The circus has come to town. Huzzah! Let's all rejoice and celebrate, probably. To obtain more oleum, you can refine some of your essence from the pumps. Convert your essence to oleum isn't cheap, but it can get you out of a jam. Yeah, basically I can spend the resources I have down here to just turn them into something else. You received a reward for increasing your mastery. The mastery index measures the total amount of fear you're creating on the map. Ooh. Increase your mastery, allow you to get reward when you're active. When you activate one, click on this icon to receive it. Alright. Here you have an agent to help you, Jen. Accept. Of course, why would I not want an agent to help me out? But the thing is, with agent, you can only have one of them per location. Also, I'm going to pause it so I have plenty of time to think about what I want to do. So, Renee, you go to Scotland. Explore the city, my child. Dublin Castle. Dusty book. I explored the old library Yet the castle, hundreds of old books line the four walls. On a rickety wooden bookcase I see a pile of books cataloged as science, magic, and alchemy. Leaf through the book on the nature of things, or leaf through the book on the grimoire of Saint Eleanor. Let's go with the grimoire. I read a passage from the book. After making the call, the novice will then be ready for the transformation. A live heart and 5 copper coin must be placed on the altar as tribute. By midnight, the old flesh will have died and been reborn already. Alright. Well, it doesn't help me with a Sharpie the Clown, but it's good. Let's get ready for Sharpie, shall we? Fast forward. Well, I really hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. Alright. Phoenix Park. Chain reaction. Well then. A pigeon takes flight, startling a stray dog which runs after some people taking a walk, who shrieks in terror and frighten a baby whose cry wake up a policeman napping on the grass, who draws his gun screaming as he take aim at the sky. Everyone get down! And it all happened in just a few tenths of a second, master. Well then. Good. Good. Wait, didn't I just get blood? Oh no, I got terror of violence. I didn't get blood. I see. Let's extract some then. Discovering Glasgow. Scotland's heart beat to the rhythm of the trains coming and going as its main station. Soon all those passengers will be like frightened sheep in our hand, mistress. Yes, they will. Well, you can explore this while I figured out what legend I want here. I need decrepitude. So let's see. Contaminating wells of sandbox virus. Which one do I want? Let's go with this one. It's the most expensive one, but it all started with an innocent sneeze. Yes, all great stories start like that. An event has appeared in the region. Over time, events like this one will appear in different regions of the map. Often you'll be able to use events to your advantages, to learn about their effect and act on them, investigate them with an agent. Yes. Child exercise campaign. The local government want to cut healthcare spending by encouraging kids to play sports and having generation of healthy kids is not in our interest, mistress. No, it's not. Well, I'm gonna have them finish what they're doing, and then we're gonna go do whatever it is we meant to do. Ashton Lane. After the third beer, I enter the bar's restroom and see this written on the wall of one of the stalls. Want to find out what a real man is like? Then call this number. Call the number on Don't Call and have your last beer. Let's call the number. I dial the number and the voice on the other end answer, "Welcome to the information line of the Bauer Harris Institute, and for the next 20 minutes it brings me up to date on the most recent study about the negative impact of sexual and gender stereotypes. An unexpected but very instructive lecture, master." Alright. Well, I guess he got something positive out of it, that's good. Now go here and infiltrate this event. I'm gonna also beef up this thing. So let us see. Which one? Well, so far I would say joke. I don't know if Sharpie the Clown is very much a jokester, but I'm gonna assume he is. Nice. So Because in time come boys and girls, excitement, fun, and lots of laugh. Those freaks with their painted face have always terrified me. As a child, I used to burst into tears just seeing them on TV. Alright then. Yes. Now. How much do I need? A whole tree that I don't have at the moment. Also, let's just do this here. Yes. Progress. Your agent acquire experience, XP, by executing action. When their experience bar become full, they'll reveal fragment of their past. When your agent do this, they will level up, and their ability will improve, which will be of vital importance for the progress of your game. Alright. No information, let's level up then. Mistress, were you calling me? I want to hear your story, Renee. Now speak. Thank you, mistress. A prodigious imagination. I'm one of 6 sisters. I have never known my father or my mother drank so... and my mother drank so much that she could never remember my name. My only salvation from my misery was a sketchbook and crayons, and a prodigious imagination. Renee's leveled up. He gained 1 stat on everything, and you have discovered something about Renee, that he's an artiste. Alright, and he's gonna need a TV to level up further. Alright. Neutralize the events, England and Wales. Publish the following article. 10 soccer player who died in the field. Bribe the person in charge to cancel the campaign. I would rather do this actually, and I already have some in the work. So there it is. Now, 10 soccer player who died on the field. In light of this data, is exercise really all that good for you? Ask a famous TV host on their prime time show. Well then. And then he can level up. Mistress, were you calling me? I want to hear your story, Eliphas. Now speak. Thank you, mistress. Seeing what no one else sees, I had only to close my eyes and immerse myself in the dark void that emerged behind the eyelids. Then I would let myself drift. God was leading me, or so I wanted to think. And in the darkest depths I was capable of seeing what no one else sees. He's a mystic. Well, he's gonna need some what's it called? Visions if he wants to level up. Good. Now, what I would like to do, I'm gonna finish looking at this, explore that, and I'm gonna ask Renee, which has a better stat for mining, to actually do this. Because it takes him less long to do such things. So let's do that. Oh, our rival has shown up, huh? Southbridge Vaults. A bad dream, the subterranean shadow quiver under the artificial light, as if in a bad dream. It struck me that the walls of this place are covered with memories of stories, like a layer of dark mold. I think if I close my eyes I can hear them even now. Well, he's got extra experience and a whole bunch of good stuff. Now, let's put an oleum pump right here. Now, someone's targeting this place, and I also need to figure out who they are exactly. So we'll do all of that at once. You will go explore this city. Good. And you will figure this out. Infiltrate. And I also will do this. Sandbox virus. It all started with an innocent sneeze. Well, I suppose tissue would be good, right? Yeah, sounds about right. And then, droplet of saliva floating in the air. A doctor friend of mine swore to me the virus is going to spread to all the parks. Our children's are doom. Yes, fear. Good, real good. Well then. Oh. Ah. Pick a lucky card, Jen. Well then. The spy, 20% to any XP that the agent gained during the mission. Alright, get +1 unit of each essence implanted in the region, -1 to the essence needed to evolve a legend. I think this one's the best one. +20% to any XP that the agent gained during the mission. So the more XP he gained, the more I benefit from this. Alright. You've got a lucky card. To use this card, drag them to the element on the map where you want to apply their effect. And that's gonna be my boy right here. I chose him first, and he will have my love forever. Victor Hesselberg. Victor Hesselberg, General Management, 55 years of age. Description. One of Europe's oldest global pharmaceutical company, founded by the Hesselberg family in Berlin in 1927. Control of the company is always passed down to the family's eldest child. Objective to consolidate its growth in the Great Britain and remain of the #1 pharmaceutical company in the world. I feel like I butchered that last one, but it's fine. Let's figure something else. Discover Manchester. Well done. I see a commemorative plaque next to one of the canals crossing the Castlefield neighborhood. Manchester, cradle of the Industrial Revolution. 2 centuries ago, it took thousands of machines to transform the world. Now we'll be able to do the same thing with a single machine, mistress. Good. Alright, so my rival is going to place its next movement here in 72 turns, I guess it is. So I got plenty of time, is basically what they're saying. Also, I can put an oleum pump right here. Good for me. Hello, Miss Hammond. We've received some news about you from our London office. Did you know that your parents worked for Hessel many years ago? It's quite a surprise to meet you. I didn't know they had a daughter. They never mentioned you to me. I hope you can live up to their tremendous legacy. Let's praise our parent. So do I. Their education and discipline have made me what I am. All I want is for my name to shine as bright as theirs one day. Well, I hope your name doesn't shine that brightly, at least as long as you're working for our competitors. We will keep in touch, Miss Hammond. Sometimes I see word and I'm confused as to how I should read them. Did you ever have that feeling? Anyway, I can level up the clown fear, which I will do momentarily, but first. Well, St. Mary's Cathedral. Multinationals of fears. Follow the commandment, or else Lucifer will torture your body and soul for all eternity, exclaimed the priest delivering the sermon. Following the mass, the parishioner line up the deposits, their donation in the offering box. That's what I call using fear. These people are ahead of us by thousands of years, mistress. Well then. Good. Now, you tell me. The luxury Well, subterranean gloom, the luxury of the top floor of Hessel's British subsidiary, contrasts with the filth and gloom of the garage. At first glance, there's nothing of interest, just darkness and dust. Wait a minute. In the distance, coming from inside the maintenance room, I hear the clink of bottles and the murmuring. Follow the noise. Parking rats. I find the elderly janitor drunk and sitting on the floor. On the verge of tears, he mutters to himself bitterly. If I live like a rat and work like a rat inside this rat's nest, what does that make me? And he looks at me with hollow eyes while taking a swig from the bottle. Well then, I have discovered a fragment of information. Melancholy janitor, this man is hitting bottom, and we could use his mental instability to our advantage. Good. So now I could do this, but I'm gonna need that. So let us get generating some candles, shall we? Or should I say some destiny? But first, let us extract some of those. I'm gonna extract 2 in one cycle, and I need 3 of them, I believe. I think I do need 3 of them. I remembered. Oh, I almost didn't do anything with you. I do need to extract this as well, so let's do that. Also, I should spread more legends, actually. Let's see. Phantoms of the tunnels. Is there here that there's tunnels? No, it was somewhere else. I want to explore this place. I don't know why, but one of them is different colors. Very strange. Oh, yes. Good, good. So now, I believe I can smash this operation right here if I so choose, because I have this. But I have to wait for it to be active, I suppose? Oh, yes, and I also want you... Well, I have 1,000 or so everything, so let's explore this city, shall we? Oh, well. Grand Charity Gala, a gala for the health of British children, sponsored by Hessel and broadcast on TV in prime time. A tear-jerking strategy, no doubt about it. Hessel want to achieve dominance in the region through sentimentality and emotion. Not on my watch, they don't. After finding the body of a worker hanging in the building's parking garage, the police will keep Hessel British headquarters closed. Well, Charity Gala has been done. Hessel Biofarm cancelled the Grand Charity Gala at the last minute and urged the guests to attend next year. Alright then. And now, Sharpie the Clown becomes a bit more terrifying. What could be good? Sweets? Edge? Restaurant Jewel? Errant? Some of those are really... Edge? Perhaps? Because the edge of a knife? Either this or sweets. Because I'm kind of thinking in a... Maybe? Cosmic Airplane Liquid, definitely not these. Not elderly, doesn't seem like it based off of this. Jewel, nope, 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 and nope. So really there's only those 2 options, isn't it? So let's go with this one. Edge, first idea. Yeah, I figured it out. Like some more candy? Come to my trailer with me. Well, whenever a circus comes to town, disappearance skyrocket. The relationship is clear. Red-nosed killer. A Charlie Delta. That's what I say. If they put on that much makeup, it's to hide something. Yes, keep fearing everything. Good, good. And now, extract me some of those as well, please. Mrs. Hammond, I see that I haven't overestimated your talents. You're making our subsidiary in the British Isle very nervous. Because of my long friendship with your parent, I'll give you some advice. Don't try to play grown-up game if you don't want to get hurt. Let's be nice. I don't mean to step on any toes. I respect Hassel and its legacy very much. But Fadro need to grow and expand. Always playing fair. I can promise you that. I feel like something was missing here, but oh well. That's not what my report says. But because of who your parents are, I'll take your word for it. For now, anyway. Well, nothing happened, so let's continue. I guess he just wanted to shit talk us a little bit. Ah. Now I can spread my message here if I so choose. And I will. Well then. We unlock the next panel. Night of Cold Dinner. The famous doctors Hammond receive a new award. A gifted student. Should we wait for someone to take the photo, miss? Health food store and naturopathy center go bust, boosting pharmacy sales by 75%. Very good, very good. Discovering London. Well then. When I reached the square, Lord Nelson gazed down at me with impotence and fear from atop his column. He knows it too. We will conquer London and make it bow down to us, mistress. Good. Good. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Double the evolution speed of occult legend. Well, let's go check out the Tower of London then. Although, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do this instead. Although, it does mention this. So yeah, the game hasn't said that, I don't think, but whenever you start an incursion, there is special event that can happen. And the events can have different level of success depending on the stats of your characters. So for him, for example, he doesn't have very good extraction power, but he's very good at exploration and infiltration. But since I'm gonna probably need this extraction power, I'm gonna send Renee in instead. Oh. The company's CEO, Andrew Logum, sent you this message. Good work, Jen. In a few days, the board of directors will announce your promotion to head of project and research. Congratulations. I'm gonna receive 200 oleum in a minute. We've been promoted, huzzah! Good for us. Well then. Tower of London, the 7 ravens. Seeing me cross the courtyard, 7 huge ravens with clipped wings squawked in alarm. The monstrous echo of the sound made the panicked tourist flee, and I found myself alone with the stone of the Tower of London. Then cloaked in shadow, Mr. Nest appeared before me. Alright, well, now I want to put a legend right here. That seems about right. So I have a pump here. Let's put a legend right over here. One of those. The Phantoms of the Tunnel. Since they get a boost here, might as well use that, right? Well, line 4, Night Train, Old Tunnel of the Animas. Like my 7 ravens, I can't fly beyond the Tower of London. The future of the kingdom and of the crown depends on it, say Mr. Nest. Tell us a sinister tale about the world outside, and my creature and I will be grateful to you. Tell them a story of terrible death, or tell them a story about a terrifying nightmare. Let us do that, because I like having lucky card. They're usually pretty good, and I have plenty of oleum at the moment, so everything's quite alright. You now tell them the story of the newborn on his mother's lap who dreamed that he was dying old man again. Thank you for that delicious story, says a delighted Mr. Ness as his raven caw and flap their clipped wing. Here is your reward. Legend. Storyteller. I guess it does +5 to whatever. It looks good. I'm almost done here. Should I should probably get on with this. Oh, but I wanted to go with him. That's what I said earlier. So explore the Palace of Westminster, please. Yes, tell me. Now. I'm gonna say biology probably, right? Game? Well, it's a sandbox game, so sandbox is a game, is it not? I'm gonna go with that. Yes. And the shadow of death falling. It's rumored that it could be a new variant of other historic virus like the one responsible for the plague of 1365. Panic over the so-called Herod virus. Well then. So I have enough decrepitude here, but I still need more fear. And what do I have left? I have fake prosthesis, and I have another one. Contaminated wells. I'm gonna use both of these. I guess I'm gonna put this one. Let's put this one here. Might as well. They import them on the sly to get a better price. Well then. And I'm also gonna put this one right here. It's putting me a bit low on oleum, but I'm okay with it, I think. Mostly I want to unlock this. So we'll do that, and now it's finally time for me to figure what anything is. Yeah, you can see here I have a 100% chance of success. Glorious. Well then. Federal Farm announced a change. Jen Hammond, the daughter of the two famous doctors, joined the executive management team. Aren't we good like that? Oh, sleight of hand. One of the building's janitor come towards me carrying a pile of documents so suddenly that it's impossible to avoid him, and we bumped into each other. While helping him gather up his paper, I hide some of them in my jumpsuits in the hope they contain something useful. What does fate have in store for us, mistress? Well, apparently they have the spy, which is plus 20% XP, which is pretty good. Can I put down... So I already have a pump here. I'm gonna need some of that. So let's implant this. Because we need it. And then extract. Also this. Is it just plus 20% XP or is it... I'm gonna give it to him. I've already give one to him anyway. Oh. Oh, Scotland's done. It's done cooking. Good, good. Oh, jeez. Years of hard work. I know talent when I see it, Jen. Well, if you say so. Alright. Become... Federal product become top seller in the region's pharmacies. Alright. Bleach and dirty clothes. I enter the Hessel factory workers' changing room. It's an enormous, unventilated room that smells of bleach and dirty clothes. All the lockers have padlocks on them, but I see one that's covered with political and activist stickers, with a lock that's easily worn, especially worn and rusted. Forced open the locker, please. I tear off the padlock and open the locker. Inside there's a box full of crudely printed leaflet. Let's put an end to labor abuse. Strike at Easel Biofarm. I put one in my pocket as I wipe the ink off my fingertips and leave the changing room. I've discovered a fragment of information. Strike threat. If we can stroke the union resentment, they'll call a strike in a Hessel British subsidiary. Good. Real good. But I could do... Nah, we have to put people that are good at the thing into the thing. Alright, I need a whole bunch of green, so I'm gonna go extract that Phoenix Spark for a minute. Alright. What is this one? The CEO Andrew Logum sent you this message. I'm about to retire and I'm going to propose you as my successor. The board will make its decision in the next few days. Play your cards right and good luck. Alright. Now we can level up phantoms in the tunnel. Submarine, rhythmical, catastrophe. Probably this one's gonna be good. Called Past Terrorism Grade Beyond Tyranny Planet. Past? Maybe because it's the old tunnel? I'm gonna go with this. Let's see. Yes! Night 4, Night Train, Old Tunnel of the Enemy. Years ago, tragedy derailed this track. There were bright flash in the middle of the tunnel, and now that I know what happened there, I'm never taking that train again. Witness to the phenomena in the Tunnel of the Animus. Well then. And I got the thing. Huzzah! Plus 50 eliminate pump permanently. Freeze a rival's movement for a while. Immediately ends an agent work cycle. Oh, those are exceptionally useful, so I'm just gonna take this one, I guess. Go! I can also set up a pump here. Hop! There it is. Now I need some of this. Go and extract it for me, please. Oh. Well, if I do this, I can probably finish the game. First, you notice strange odor of bleach. Subsoil? What does that mean? Quilt, love pistol, helicopter, elbow, chemical. Well, you smelled bleach, so chemical sounds about right to me. Then you see something very unusual about its color. Wastewater being discharged to local river. Brundersmith, this place looked very familiar. Where are those images from? Well then. I have very few things left to do. Alright, I have to wait. Oh, wait. It's active right down here. My bad. Oh, I need more. Alright. Well, more it is. Do it. Good. I could do that, but is there really a point? This might finish the game for me, but I want to crush him first, so I will. Let's see. You know what? Go figure it out. Wait, you weren't quite good enough for this one. I see, I see. Well then, I can have you extract this instead then. I will crush my competition before going somewhere else. Uncertainty at Fado's farm. Faced with the impending retirement of a CEO, several names are on the list of possible successors. Yes, they are. Strike trust. And it's gone. The expense paid cruise for doctor movement has been neutralized, and I did not read this. Well, it's too tiny for me to read. I did a whoopsie, my bad. I should have read that properly. But I didn't because I'm a big dummy. Also, I should level him up when I can. You spoiled brat. You jeopardize our expansion plan in the British Isles. No more special treatment because of your last name. From now on, Essel is at war. You're too late, and that's why you'll be defeated. It was always a war, Victor. Well then, that's some nice camaraderie right there. Oh, good. I needed that. Thank you. I'm gonna use it here. Because level up sticks in between levels. The eternal fire. It was time of plague, famine, and war. Desperation was widespread, and it reached a point where our bodies no longer mattered. We cared only about the eternal life of our souls. They say that at the end of life, only an abyss or a stairway awaits us. Well then, aren't you a happy fella? Alright. Right angles. The desk of the accounting director is as orderly and spotless as a museum exhibit. Stacks of documents, freshly sharpened pencil, a family photo, and some portrait of Daddy drawn by a child. All of it arranged at perfect right angles. His laptop is turned on, but it's locked by a security password. Try to unlock the computer. Password? What if I tried the name of the boy who drew these pictures? Exactly. I browsed through a dozen of balance sheets and something doesn't add up. It doesn't take a genius to see that the accounting director has been cooking the book of the British subsidiaries for over a decade. Well then. The director of the department will do whatever we want if we covered his minor and continue accounting discrepancy. Let's do it then. And with this we can crush him completely, and he will never bother us again. But first let's read this, since I forgot to do the last one. Exclusive distribution contract. The region pharmacies will give top priority to Hessel products. Legal monopoly. Hessel is losing the battle on the image front, so now it's playing all its political card. Not anymore, it doesn't. And he seemed quite a fire damaged servers at Hessel subsidiary. Why the alarm were turned off is being investigated. The exclusive distribution contract has been neutralized. And Hessel Biofarm is gone now. Well then. Success is mine, and I'm pretty happy about this. And we explored the entire map, and we did everything. Negotiation between the regional government and Hessel Biofarm seem to be stalled indefinitely. I thought he wanted to tell us something, but I guess not. And also I want to take the occasion to get me some of that. I need someplace I can refine a TV. And you go do it. You're good with that. Extract. Also, you can extract stuff as well, because why not? Just do that. It's fine. I know I'm stalling a little bit for time, but like I said, the level ups, they carried over from level to level, so it's good to do that. I don't know what help you're getting, Jen, but you're stronger than us. So I've decided to shut down Hessel in the British Isles. But mark my words, someday, when you least expect it, we'll meet again. I promise you. Yes, of course. I'll be eagerly awaiting you, Victor. Your rival has been defeated. He has been crushed. What is this? Reset? The cat in the machine. No one knows how she got here. Or why she likes playing amongst these gears so much. But we do know that Rita, the cat that lives in the machine, starts to get bored when a master intentionally prolongs a mission. And a bored cat can hit resets. Yeah, so I was wondering if there was anything stopping me from just grinding things, but there is. There's a cat that stops me from doing that. Green absinthe. May the whole world remember us. We used to say when toasting, in those old garret full of paintbrush and unfinished canvas, we found hope in our miserable life inside a bottle. It was just a question of imagination. Bohemia. Alright. Good. I just wanted to do that anyway, so... Success! Chip off the old. You live up to your surname. I'm leaving the company in good hands. Yes. Yes, you are. Achievement complete. No one's watching. After making the company leader in its sector in the British Isle, Jen Hammond is named the new CEO of Fadro Farm. Good, good, good. Well, we didn't go to 100, but it's fine. We got all of the things. I'm gonna try to play a little bit faster next time, I guess. Flame delay. Alright. I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna go back to the menu, actually. We'll continue next time. But right now, it's about high time I call it quits. Yeah. A whole 52 minutes, it's a bit long for me, but it's fine. I'm having fun with this fabulous fear machine. The concept's super interesting to me anyway. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'm not big enough to be sponsored. But anywho, I'm gonna call it quits like I said. So like always, thank you very much for watching. And if you could, press all the good buttons under this video, that'll be greatly appreciated. And with that said, I bid you a glorious day. And I hope to see you in the next episode of the Fabulous Fear Machine. Bye-bye.